Well, usually I start with a very formal intro, and then the video starts. But I'm doing this very free-handedly right now, just out of sadness for the lack of talent of a certain driver. To the Special K100, this is to you. Um, it's real sad, you know. I have immense respect for you, and I still do. I don't know what happened between us. One misunderstanding, and I didn't even know it was you. And it's not like I wrecked you, but I mean, you sent me a message, and I thought it was the wrong place, and so I didn't respond to it because I didn't know if it was you or not. So that was one misunderstanding, and I don't know what happened between us, but it's real sad. You take all that talent you had, all that all that knowledge about setups and being a good driver and using a good car in the game. As the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, he was a really good driver. It's sad that you take something like that and you turn into what you've turned into, where you use your skill to take people out and you intentionally aim for drivers. That makes me and that doesn't make me angry. That makes me very sad that you feel like you have to do that when I've done nothing to you. I haven't gone out and wrecked you. I haven't spat gossip about you. I haven't gone behind your back. I haven't done any of this. And yet, you want to act like I've been the worst person ever to you. And I looked up to you when I first started racing. I looked up to you. You helped me a lot. You helped me learn how to race the NASCAR Heat Series. And if it wasn't for you, I might have not been as good of a driver as I am now. I learned a lot from you, and I have immense respect for you, and that will never go away. But the more you do this, the more it dwindles. I mean, I race you, and yes, it's a public lobby, but there's a certain morality you should hold drivers like yourself to in public lobbies. We know we're clean and we are fast drivers. We shouldn't have to resort to wrecking people in order to win the race. Or when you get wrecked, try to ruin other people's races, because then you're just a troll like anyone else and you stoop down to their level. And I'm not saying that you're always like this, because I don't know. I don't know how you are. You're probably still that great guy I used to know around everyone else, but for some reason you've changed around me. And I don't know why. I don't know why you want to act like you can't say anything. Just leave me in confusion, which kind of makes me think, this is probably not true, but kind of makes me think you wrecked me for some very wrong reasons for why you hate me. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because if we get into the topic that I'm actually thinking why you hate me, we could have a really bad fight. And honestly, I don't want to fight. I don't want to have this with you. Both of us were men of God, and you're supposed to turn the other cheek. When someone does something, you're not supposed to be vengeful and come back at them. That's not how it works. And for someone like you, who constantly says Jesus mode and Jesus like you, to do that, that shows just how you are. I'm not coming back at you. I haven't came back to take retaliation on you yet, and I won't, because that's not how you're supposed to be. And I'm not going to be that way. You may have succumbed yourself to that low level of a wrecker and a troll and a person who is regarded as you don't want to race around, because when you see him, or you see that 48 or you see that tag, you go, oh no, I know who this is, and I know he's gonna wreck me. That's not the person I should see. I should look up and go, oh, it's that 48, man, I can't wait to race him. He's a really fast driver. We're gonna have a good race. But that's not what it is anymore. You stoop down to the level where I look at that 48 and I go, great, now I'm to find a way to not get wrecked going around him. I don't understand what happened. We were on such good terms. We've had our ups and downs, but everyone does. And we were perfectly fine, and then you just shut off and we didn't talk. And then out of nowhere, now it's just Boom. And maybe this is wrong. Maybe you probably do. You do have a legit reason why you don't like me. And I can understand that. I just don't know what it is. And when you go and start throwing punches at somebody for no reason, as far as they know anyway, it doesn't exactly lead to great results. If I'm horrible to you the entire time, which I haven't been, if I'm constantly cussing at you out and discriminating you for your religion or something like that, and then you come and you start wrecking me, that's deserved. But I haven't. We've both built each other up. We have given each other knowledge. We have helped each other out a lot. We bonded almost. We were very good friends. So for you to be like this, to go and flat out just wreck people. And not only me, if you wreck just me, oh well, but the fact that when you try to wreck me, you're costing other drivers races that don't even know who you are. You try to wreck me and you miss, and you wreck the entire 2nd to 10th place cars. You're already taking it too far wrecking me. But when you involve other drivers in the process, that's overkill. You shouldn't involve other drivers because of some issue you have with me, whatever it is. If you're going to do that, what we need to do is talk about it and settle it like men. And not go and namby-pamby around on a video game and wreck somebody. And cause other drivers, some people this is their only outlet. Some people have horrible situations in their lives, and I would know that for a fact. People have horrible situations. This is their only way to get away from it. This is their only way to resort from their personal lives. And think what happens to that person. They get on and they're having a good day. Or they're trying to have a good day. And then someone like you comes along trying to wreck me. And you wreck them. You never know what kind of influence that happens. It can be a video game, and it is a video game, but some people take this very seriously. Think about the repercussions of that. The repercussions of your actions. It may just be towards me, or you think it will, but it spreads farther than just me. Especially when you involve other drivers. I know drivers that see people in the lobbies get wrecked, and then they come back after them. You wreck me and I have someone behind me see that, they'll come after you. Then we have 3 guys. Oh, and then that guy gets wrecked. Then you have 4, then 5. And next thing you know, you could have 40 guys on your tail that don't like you. All because you were mad at just me. And you wouldn't talk to me about it and let us settle it out. And if you would let us talk, we don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. We can just not agree at all. But we at least need to come to terms and be like, okay, one of us messed up, both of us messed up. We need to fix this. And we can fix it to the best of our ability. But we can't keep doing this. It's getting out of hand. It's very sad. I never thought someone like you would ever do this. Like when I saw you and like you introduced me to this and helped me out with it, I would have never thought in a million years that you would be the guy coming and wrecking me and costing other drivers wins. I could see many other people I know trying to do that. Many people. And you are not one of them. So for the fact that you could go from being the person that lifted people up, that helped people out, that it helped expose people to Jesus, that's the best part. That's more influential than anything on this game. And the fact that you did that to now, you've shut off. You've gone to posting what you do on your channel. And you're wrecking people and not trying to sort it out like mature people. That makes me very sad. It's very sad that that's what you think you have to resort to. That shouldn't be the first thing that comes to your mind when you want to resort to something. The first thing that you should think, especially someone like you and like me, is I need to figure out a time with this guy, and we need to just talk about it. Just talk about that. Not talk about anything else. Just sort out our issues. And if we can't sort out issues, fine. But we just can't keep wrecking each other. Okay? You can't keep coming after me. Because that's ridiculous. Okay? So, I hope you see this, and I hope you listen to everything, and I hope you let this marinate in your brain. And maybe, just maybe, you'll come and you'll go, hey, maybe I should talk to him. And even if we can't get our issues resolved, at least we tried. You never know until you try. And I'm all ears to listen to you. I will be open ear, and I will sit and I will just listen. And then I'll bring my side of the story, and then you can sit and you can listen to me. And then we can collaborate and try and find a middle ground. And even if we can't find the middle ground, we can at least just leave each other alone. We can't be like two Dale Earnhardt seniors. We can't both go at each other. If we have to stay on the opposite sides of the track, we will. If that's what we end up having to do, and I hope that's not, but if that's what we have to do, we will do it to prevent this, because this is absurd. So I hope you see this, and you think about what I'm saying right now. And I know you can think, oh, he's way younger than me, and his words don't matter. But you said this yourself. You told me this when I've had issues. So how can you try to tell me to do something like this, and then you acting the way you do? Because if anything, I would think it'd be the other way around. I would think you would be the one right now trying to post a video to be very calm and methodical, and it'd be me coming after you. But instead, it's the other way around. It's you coming after me and me trying to be calm and methodical and get us out of this situation. I never would have thought it. I wouldn't. So maybe we can figure something out. I really hope you see this. I really do. I really hope you see this, and you think about it, and you think, and then you come to me and we figure something out. Because you having to hold that disgust inside of yourself it doesn't hurt anyone else. It doesn't hurt me. You can write me on this game. I don't take it seriously. All it's going to do is that anger inside of you towards me is just going to tear yourself up. It's going to destroy your inside. But if we talk about it and we can maybe figure something out, we can resolve this, and it'll be over. It'll be done, and we won't have to worry about this anymore. So just please, just stop with this. You can't keep doing this forever anyway. Even if you can't talk to me, eventually you're one of two things. You're gonna forget, which is very unlikely, or eventually you're gonna be like, why do I still need to write this guy? He probably doesn't even remember me. And I won't forget you, because you left a big impact on me. When I think of the drivers like that I first met and that like left the biggest impact on me, you're one of the top ones. You left one of the biggest impacts on me. You changed me. I was a completely different person when I first got on here. I was cocky. Thought I was the best, and you did put me in my position, but I needed it. And then you helped me out. You, instead of just punching me in the ground and leaving me there, then you grabbed my arms and picked me back up out of the ground. So that's what I'm trying to do for you. You're trying to fight, and I'm not going to fight. I'm going to hold my hands up. I'm going to stop those punches, and we're going to figure this out. And hopefully by the time we're done, you stop trying to throw punches, and we both have our hands up, and we're done. So watch this, and you can think what you want. And if you aren't going to take me seriously what I'm saying right now, then fine. I can understand. People don't want to take me seriously because I'm younger. But you've said this before too, and it worked. So take your own advice, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Why don't you take your own advice? You told me to do this, to be a calmer driver and not have such a temper, and to let things go. And I have, and it helps me a lot. It's helped me in my league racing career a lot, and I mean a lot. But it's overall just helped me as a person, not just on this game. I have issues with people every day, but instead of getting angry and wanting to punch them, I feel sad on the inside for them that they want to be like that. And I feel the same towards you. I feel sad on the inside. It hurts my heart that you feel like this towards me. It's sad. It really is. So think about this, and hopefully we can get up and we can figure this out and we can resolve this issue, because we need to stop this. We need to figure something out. We need to turn the other cheek. We need to get over it, and we need to move on. And that's easier said than done for me, obviously, because I'm not the one throwing the punches, but you need to do the same thing. So there you go. I hope you have a great rest of your day after you watch this, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you for... I'm not in the happiest with you, but that doesn't change the fact that what you do, telling people about Jesus, doesn't change anything. So I can't thank you enough for being like that and helping people find the right way, find the light. We are the light in the darkness. So I hope you see this and you think about this. You have a great rest of your day.